The selection of readings at Mass, known as the lectionary, has been criticized for its deficiency in the arrangement of stories of women, even though there are lots of great female characters and stories to choose from. So, as a homilist, I must turn to the experiences of strong and wise women I know when I preach on texts such as last week's portrayal of Lady Wisdom and today's first reading of the so-called worthy wife. This latter text reminds me of a friend who, with her husband, often spoke to me of their household and family as the domestic church. There, they said, they were the pastors. She gives me a new insight into the woman in our first reading and also to my approach to church. This worthy wife is more than just a partner in marriage. She's a wise, charitable, competent manager, praised at the city gates where the elders gather. That reading sets the context for today's gospel parable from Matthew 25. A master heading out on a long journey entrusts 3 servants with his possessions. 2 go off and use the money to make more. 1 buries his single share in the ground. On his return, the master praises the first 2, but condemns the third for not investing his share and gaining interest. Imagine how the astute woman manager from Proverbs might judge the conduct of such servants. Scripture scholar Father Donald Sr. says this parable encourages the community to prepare for Christ's return. He writes that it also means, quote, living in an active and responsible manner while waiting. We're called to do good and to use God's gifts until the final coming of the Son of Man and the consummation of the age. Another scholar, Franciscan Father Michael Crosby, describes the structure of household churches in Matthew's community. He believes that women had equality with men in these communities, in contrast to other patriarchal societies. Thus, we might also ask how the wise and prudent woman of Proverbs might have functioned in Matthew's household churches. From my experience of women in a variety of leadership roles in today's church, I suggest a new perspective on Jesus' message. We must support and encourage the talents of women among us on behalf of the kingdom, another way to be ready for Christ's return.